So, can you just tell me your name? What's your name?
Delaney.
Delaney. And how old are you now?
9.
What grade are you in?
4th grade.
You're in 4th grade? How about you?
Savannah.
Savannah?
Yeah.
And how old are you now?
8.
Oh, you're 8 now, okay. And what grade are you in?
7.
On TV. What's one of your favorite things on TV?
Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch? Okay. Okay, so here's the situation. You have 2 friends, okay? And one's your best friend, and one's a good friend. Okay? So let's say your good friend gets kicked out of his or her house, and then your best friend moves into that house. But then later, and you're all still good friends, you know, and then later, your good friend wants to move back in the house, but your best friend won't move or won't leave. How do you think you could help them?
Maybe you could help them by letting them move into your house.
Okay, that's a really good idea. Because you don't want them to fight, right?
Yeah, I don't.
What's one of your favorite foods?
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes? Okay. You from Texas?
No.
Okay. Do you like mashed potatoes? But is it one of your favorite foods? No? What's one of your favorite ones?
I also like macaroni and cheese.
Okay, so you like macaroni and cheese and you don't. Okay. So let's say there's a lot of mashed potatoes and there's a lot of macaroni and cheese out there. But you know how the world gets more and more people, and all of a sudden you're finding that you're running out of mashed potatoes and you're running out of mac and cheese. And a lot of people aren't able to have it. So what do you think you could do to help make sure that everybody gets macaroni and cheese and mashed potatoes?
You could make a different food and try to get people to like that, maybe.
Okay, so do you guys know who the president is? Okay, what does the president do? What do you think he does?
He helps the country and tries to make everything fair and
Yeah?
things like that.
Let's think you guys, you are the president. So you are the president of the whole United States. What would be the first thing you would do? If you could change anything. So you are running the United States of America.
I would make sure there's no more war.
Is there anything else you would change if you're president? Anything you would do different?
I would make sure that everybody has health insurance, even if they're poor.
Wow. Okay, cool. Let's say 2 years ago you had a new student come to your class and you guys are best friends, okay? This is your best friend in the entire world. And so let's say you go through grade after grade and you get closer and closer to this person. And then that person came from another school, okay? So that wasn't from going to your school, but she wasn't supposed to be there. She just kind of wanted to go to that school. But let's say all of a sudden that the teachers or your principal said, you can't go here, you're not supposed to be here. But she's still your best friend. What would you do? Because you still are friends with her, but she's not really supposed to be there. She's supposed to go to another school.
Maybe if she's not supposed to be at that school, maybe she could go back to her other school, and then you could ask your parents if you could go to that school with her.
Well, what if you were the principal? So you guys know what principals do, right? They kind of look over the school. So let's say you're the principal and there was a kid in the school that wasn't supposed to be there. What would you do?
Well, I would, if I were the principal, I would tell the girl that she would probably have to go back to her old school, and that if she really wanted to go to this school, that she could ask her parents if that was okay.
Have you guys ever heard of global warming?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Yes.
let's just talk about it. So let's say I'm a student, I know nothing about global warming. What would you tell me? So you are the teachers now. I know nothing about global warming. So you are supposed to tell me what global warming is.
I would tell you that global warming is something where if people use too many cars, then it kind of puts a big hole in the ozone layer, and that it kind of affects the world, maybe. So it cars are since there's like gasoline, it's kind of making the ice melt where polar bears live. So the ice kind of melts, and then the polar bears can't eat food, so they might go extinct.
Anything else if you want to tell us anything you know, anything you read about maybe, anything you learned at school you want to talk about?
At school, I've been learning about seeds and plants and trees. And I learned that a deciduous tree, its leaves fall off in the fall, but evergreen trees, their leaves stay on the whole winter.